to adapt, okay, is Alhambra is an aulic area. What this means aulic area, what it happens inside, okay, it's just for the Sultan, but also there's going just to interpret the intention and try to share the culture, okay, because all that they are going to design inside is not casual, have an order and intentions just to respect the culture of the Islamic sense of those civilizations. Okay, so you are going to find two elements almost the gates: the hand and the key.
Where is the hand though?
Okay, the hand is the five precepts of Islam.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Okay, you have the hand.
Okay,
The five
okay,
precepts of Islam.
Oh, yeah.
What is saying?
5 pillars.
Hand, okay, the 5 pillars. Yeah, it's if you're a good Muslim and you respect the 5 pillars of Islam, you're gonna get the key of the paradise. Because all inside, okay, that is all that they are going just to try to design inside is to be near of the version of the gardens of the paradise. Had to know something. The 3 religions, Old Holy Bible, Quran, and Torah, in those ages, in this 13th century, okay, and before that, were the same book. Also, the Arabs in those ages, they're going just to call the Christians and the Jews the men of the book. Okay, so the versions of the gardens of the paradise is going to be the same. It's symbolizing other interpretations, different interpretations, but they are going just to be the elements inside is going to be the same. And the Arabs are going just to design inside these, okay, and they're going just to sizing all the ways that they're going just to design the buildings is just respecting those ideas. Okay.
Jannat garden is garden of Jannat. Jannat, heaven.
Generalife.
Generalife.
As because of Castilian Jannat.
Okay.
Alarif, what is Alarif?
I don't know.
Architect. Alarife.
Okay,
Alarife, that's the architect. So the gangs of the architects. That is the other things that we're going to visit, okay? So we're going to establish hand, the key. Okay, this building was established when our Christians just comes here and they just put it, okay, inside. Each element that is going to contain water, okay, is going to appear, okay, in the center of both sides. It's some element that is contains water of the sea, so it's going to be very important. As probably you know, never in a city or in a house, the straight is going to be, you know, the gates or the entrance is going to be straight, always in L. Okay? Why? To protect of any attacks and also to protect and keep the privacy safe. You know?
Keep what?
The privacy.
Oh, privacy.
Okay, the privacy. That is going to be really important. The people that outside are not allowed to see what's happening inside.
Oh,
Huh?
good. The designers. Why so dark here? What's going on?
Yeah, that is the main entrance.
You have to listen to understand. Otherwise, you will never understand what it is. It's just the walls.
Hey, I won't retain anything on.
It's not the retaining, you understand. Has nothing to do with retain. It's knowledge.
I want to get the principal gate.
What are those quarters here?
Those are the toilets.
Those are the
Actually, it's
toilets.
modern. That is not all, okay? That
Okay,
is the
that's
shop,
not.
and that is the toilets. We are
Okay.
not going to.
Okay.
That is the main. That is a public area.
Okay.
What we're going to do now?
That's just new. Nothing is a toilet.
That's the kitty, Nani.
Actually, we are inside the city. Okay.
Okay.
The city of Hambra. What means Hambra? The Red Castle.
The red castle.
Okay. And I'm going to show you now. That is the back of the Kashba, the back
Okay.
of the fortress. Okay.
Okay.
But the first thing that we're going to visit is the palaces. I'd like to explain
Okay.
and make the introduction here. Okay.
Okay.
And now,
But this is a fortress, but we are visiting first palace. Palace inside the fortress?
it's inside the fortress. It's a cache, but it's a simple cache. So it's much main inside. Okay,
Okay.
I like this. That is not that important than the palaces.
Okay.
I'm going to explain.
That's just the backside of the fortress.
Okay.
Are you gonna walk?
Yeah. Introduction.
Listen, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
No, it's okay. That is the Kashra. That was the first, okay, that Ibn Nasar al-Ahmad constructed in 1238, okay? 13th century, okay?
Okay, 30.
And I have a question for you. What do you think about the materials of the building? Is it strong?
Looks very strong.
So it lasted,
But it's not.
No,
The material is not bricks and it's not stones. It's sand.
Sand.
It's sand.
it's sand. Wow.
Something that I like this, just to know in this visit is the heritage. This dynasty, okay, becomes from the Bedouins of the desert, okay, around 11th and the 12th century, when the Caliphate of Cordoba divides in Taifas kingdoms. We have a really convulsed area in the south of the Iberian Peninsula. We have the Christians recovering part of the Iberian Peninsula, and the Bedouins of the deserts from the Sahara, recent converts, okay,
Yeah.
to the Islam, because there was not Islamic at this moment. It's going just to introduce in this, just to put order, trying to put order. That it was the beginning of this dynasty. So they don't have heritage to construct anything. They was living in tents, okay? In tents at the way that they don't have idea, okay, of other families of materials. Okay, so they're going just to, and they need to build quick, not losing time just to go far away for the big stones just to go. So they're going just to take the sand, and they're going just to find here, mixed with water, and build sand.
So
But
how it is
also-
retaining? So how is it still so strong?
I'm going to explain you.
Yeah.
That is normally the technique is going to be, because it was call it Alhambra conglomerate. You know, but it's a conglomerate.
Okay.
They
So
can just
mixing
make,
together.
it's not only sand, it's different sizes of different stones, and they can just make water. They're going to take 2 tables, here, one here, another one there, and they're going just to cross the sticks. Okay, that is the reason, because we have a little hole in the wall, and put sand, different size of sand, water and pressing. Sand, and they're going just to leave it not so much time, between 6 and 10 days, enough to be, enough just to
hardened.
be that it's harder, okay, and they're going just to put the other
Another
step.
one.
Okay, so you have here the steps that they're going just to choose it. So probably in 3 months they have a wall, okay, and for 5 or 6 months they have a tower. The principal tower is this one, okay, because the problems were in the Medina Granada, okay, we just have this normally, that was the normal people living there. But also they're not going to use this sand because they have this connection with the religion. Probably you know it. Nothing is forever.
Yes.
Only God is
Allah.
forever. Only Allah is forever.
Right.
So that is once another reason, because they don't have heritage to construct anything. They were not worried about it. Okay. That is also principle. All are connected. Something that we're going just to try to share here is not the history. I mean, it's the history, okay? But it was the history all over the world. It's a little chapter separate. But something that we're going to try to understand here is the way that all the Arabs gave us the culture, okay, of the heritage. That's
Idea,
something.
yeah. That's the idea of nothing is everything vanished, so they don't have to worry about.
Yeah.
That's
That
amazing
is a bit amazing.
concept.
And it's something that we're going to see in the palaces, because all the decorations are rich, but they're not going to use strong things. Plaster, ceramic, and that's all. Okay, this was preparing just to change different, depends of the ages and depends of they're going just to appear or happens any important chapter of any king of sultans, they're going just to be right there, okay? Because we're gonna visit now palaces during the 14th century. That was 13th century, but we're going to visit 14th century in a period of peace. In a period of peace, because these dynasties were friend of the Christians in those ages. Okay, the Christians were protectors. Okay, so they're going just to be the period of peace here. We are going to divide this 14th century. We're going to visit 3 palaces. I'm going to divide this 14th century in 3 parts.
Okay.
I'm going to say you the names of the 3 sultans that they're going to project, important, project, not teach. Project the palaces, and each sultan has his own vizier.
His own what?
Vizier.
Oh, Wazir, yeah.
Who was the
Yeah.
vizier? The prime
Prime
minister.
Minister, yeah.
But also here was poetries and secretaries. Okay, because these palaces that we're going to visit, they call it the poem palace. It's plenty of writing things. Remember, they knew at the 14th century that they're going to be the last, okay, in Europe. So they will be really worried, you know, to do something that never forget. And something that they never forget is going to be the wars. So we are going to find plenty of descriptions, really undisconnected. I'm not a professional just to read in order, but I'm going to try to give you the idea that they're going just to mix, they're going to prove, and that is the way that we're going to learn. Okay, so
Okay.
we are going. That is the way they're going to go. We don't have cues. The back package we have in the front is important that take care with the child, not touch, because it's common sense. Not touch the, try to conserve, not put the bags nowhere. Okay, it's important because there is control is inside and it could be dangerous. So we're going to.
So we're not going inside the.
No, that's a fort.
No, that is the fortress.
Fortress.
I mean, the most important thing is that I explained. Inside is a military quarter with little walls, nothing than precious than we're going to see here. Okay, here is this smart precious and pretty things and important in the future. Tickets and passports we need. Okay.
Again?
Yeah, 3 times. Each part of the Alhambra you have to control it. Okay?
Why is that?
Safe.
You have to put your backpack in the front.
It's safer there.